8 years ago, I used to be like you. 8 years ago, I had a home, a job, my family, my neighbor, my mom, my father, my brothers, my aunties, my nieces, my friends. But working in a left-wing political party in a right-wing country where there is no freedom of speech when you are talking about social justice, 8 years ago, we came here as a political asylum seekers with 2 suitcases. And probably the thing that put me in that time in disadvantage was because we have little money. I spoke no English. I didn't know anyone. I didn't know how I am going to pay my bills in this country, how I am going to give back to this society who gave me the opportunity to start again. How? In free English classes, I start to meet women in the same condition like me. Lack of English and lack of confidence. The only thing that they have different to me is that they were living in this country 2 years, 5, 10, 20, all their life here. And the question was why? Why they are here with me studying English? Why? And probably I am going to start now to talk about women in general, because it's not about the language barrier. It's to be moms, carers, and isolated in our little native communities, long-term unemployed, victim of domestic violence, discrimination, depression, social isolation, health issues. The moms of the future of this country are isolated in their homes. The way that I realized that I can be more victimless, I need to become a leader. And in that time, I changed the mind and become a leader, a voice of voiceless women. If they have few English and I have few English, if they have few connections and I have few connections, together we can be strong. And Sister was born making and selling handicraft around Melbourne in a free market. 5 years ago, 10 amazing Australian professional women like you decided to support us. And Sister was born as an incorporated association, tax-deductible organization. As you could listen before, Sister Wars now support women with asylum seeker, refugee, and migrant background to become financial independent, economic empowerment, and happy settle in this country. How we do that? We do business together. We learn by doing how to do business in Australia. Because you need to remember that the majority of them don't write and read in their own language, or has a big gap and they don't know how to navigate in Western society, or they never worked before outside home. Now we have a beautiful shop with a work design, a design workshop, business hub, pop-up shop in Turak Road in South Yarra, online sales, and we are asking always for pop-up corporates. We work with 80, we have been supporting 171 women, 20 of them are already independent. The question of today is because there are a specific target that has no skills to come to work. They don't know how to work in Australia. These women need special training, and we are going to train them in 5 areas. Sewing, knitting, jewelry, other craft, and cooking. They are skills that we can make them as a business, but we need training them. The $15,000 of today, we are going to start an experiment in a commercial kitchen with a professional chef, 7 women, different countries, sharing their recipes with the professional chef, that they can do something that you like and you are going to buy. Perfect. Wages of the chef, the kitchen assistant, ingredients, and tours is the $15,000. Women like us, we don't need sympathy and charity. Women like us, we need business opportunities. We know how to feed our family if you give us the opportunity to know how to do it. This $15,000 and the money that you give us today is to build the capacity. Work empowers women. If we empower moms, we empower families, we empower the future of this country. Muchísimas gracias.